county. We might even have somebody who's running for state come in. Been talking to Avelino about coming in, so we'll see, guys. But today I have my friend, and she used to be my neighbor back in the day. I still live at the same house on Camille Street in Santa Ana, and we've always kept in touch. And she's running for county supervisor, Nelida Mendoza. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for the opportunity to reach our Santa Ana residents and our voters. I wanted to come out so you can meet me and get to know me and ask questions, ask hard questions. And if you like, I can come out to your neighborhoods and bring some coffee and donuts and just get to know you on a personal level.
Yes. Didn't work? Oh, so it's a phone call. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
¿Todavía?
Todavía. Esa se pagó porque somebody called, I think, on that phone. But it's okay.
Okay.
Can you restart it, Mama?
You can splice.
Yeah. Yeah. This one's going. This one's going. But let's always I always like starting with who's Nelida? Tell us a little bit about you, where you grew up. I know you were in the military. Actually, somebody reached out to me today and said that their daughter went to the military because of you.
Yes.
Luisa, her daughter, is in the military, and she said, you know what? She talked to Nelida, I think, y la convenció a que se fuera. I think she's in the army, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us, a little backstory of who you are, so some of the people can understand who you are.
Well, I've been a lifelong resident of Santa Ana, and other than the years that I spent in the military, which was about 8 years, the rest of the time has been here with you as a Santanera.
Mm-hmm.
And I have met many of you in my previous campaigns. My lifelong dream was just to continue to be a public servant. And that's what I wanted to be, and that's what I am, and that's what I continue to do. The reason that I joined the military is because I know that Santana and the rest of the cities within my district, which is Orange, Anaheim, Garden Grove, and a little bit of Tustin, all these cities, they need a leadership that is con- continuum, that is steady, and that is not flaky, and that someone who is not afraid to make the choices. I am familiar with the processes, and I know that I am the best candidate for Orange County Supervisor District 2. I have 3 children, and one of my passions is education. And so our parents brought us to the United States so that we could get educated and have better opportunities for life. And that's what I've always emphasized with my kids. And today I have 3 wonderful college graduated professionals. I have a firefighter, a biomedical scientist, and my daughter is a doctor.
Oh, wow.
And from there, I don't stop there because I continue to mentor and motivate other students because they can see the connection that they have to my children. They're from immigrant parents, and so that they can also be in the same professions where they're going to do well. And it's just a matter of working hard and pulling ahead. And I advocate for that educational path. I also I was the trustee for the Rancho Santiago Community College for 2 terms, and one of those areas was to make college education more affordable, bring accessible education for our students, and that has happened. When I was there, we have free bus passes for the students and a pilot program, which is to have a bachelor's program. And while you're at Santa Ana College, a community college, which is supposed to be a 2-year college, but if you go to the path of the bachelor pilot program, you can get your bachelor's in the same amount of time and less expensive. And then you have your degree. And from there, you just jump into some of the other universities and don't stop there. because my motto is be all that you can be. And from there, you're going to be even more. From your 4 year college, you're going to go on to your upper education and get your doctorate because you're smart and you have what it takes because tenemos ganas y tenemos motivación. Y tengo a unos estudiantes que todavía me siguen. Les ayudo yo en sus estudios y les doy aviso en cosas que hay aquí en Santana para que vengan y vean qué es lo que hacen en eventos como cuando estaba de regidora en la ciudad de Santana. Las invitaba a que vinieran a, a conocer otras personas como mujeres de negocio muy profesionales y para que ellas se miren en esta imagen en el futuro, porque ellas también, estas niñas, también tienen todo lo que se necesita. Porque yo, aparte de ser paralegal por 25 años por el condado de Orange, no era bastante porque sí era ayudando a las familias a que sus niños tengan mantenimiento y les ayudaba en cualquier cosa que se necesita para sus hijos, porque la familia, los valores de la familia es muy importante. Bueno, aparte de eso, yo me retiré, soy pensionada del condado de Orange, pero como te dije hace ratito, be all that you can be. Yo no había acabado. Ahora I want to be something else, which is a teacher, because in that way I can influence more of the young kids before they get pulled into gangs or drugs. So I want to capture them at the high school uh, level and get them into professional jobs. And so I was a teacher for Santa Ana Unified School District. I taught at Godines Fundamental High School and then also at Middle College in Santa Ana College. It's within the college. So that is my version. And why do I run? Why do I let myself be tortured? Because this is
It
hard.
is sometimes, right? Because once you're out there in the public eye, they talk about you all the time.
Yes, but Luis, a mí no me importa de lo que digan. I have a back like a turtle, así que todo se le
Todo se
resbala.
resbala.
Y eso lo aprendí como estaba yo en el servicio, en el Army. Así tenemos que ser muy disciplinadas y tener ah, no decir nada porque también tengo lo que le llaman top secret clearance porque aquí en la política siempre hay algo que sabemos y yo no ando de chismosa. So, eso es una de mis cosas una de mis destrezas que estoy muy orgullosa de ser, que estaba en el servicio, que puedo traerles disciplina, experiencia, más de 50 años viviendo aquí en Santana. Tengo familia en Orange, en Lake Forest, en todo Santana. Van a ver la familia Mendoza. Así es que si ustedes gustan conocerme en persona, por favor de llamarme. Y están pensando, yo creo que están pensando, oh, well, how is she going to help me, right? Personally.
Yeah, but
Well,
what are your let's say what is your campaign based on? Most of the politicians will say, well, I'm basing it on this, on this, and this. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
oh, definitely. I think though one of the priorities that we have here in the county of Orange is that the economy is just killing us. We have such high cost of living, high cost food. Take a look at that gasoline. How can we help our residents with subsidized housing, food, and also reduce the overhead? And that's one area. The second area is I want to create some kind of a budget oversight committee that in real time we're going to see how the county is voting, where your tax dollars are going. So we don't have any issues like months or years from now, we say, hey, they voted on what? That's ridiculous. We need to keep the public informed because that is your money. So if we have that on the website and anybody can log in and look to see what we're voting on, and you can see what our budget is, and maybe even help us. Like maybe something is needed in your neighborhood, a park, a community center. So I'm gonna rely on you to give me a call so that we can keep the services in Orange County. And the third, and also very important, is that we have a lot of homeless, and that seems to be the ever lasting problem, because no matter how much money we throw into it, it continues to grow. And so I would like to sit with a committee and experts in finding a true um, result, resolution, because whatever has been done in the past, you see, it's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see my neighborhood; it's still full of a lot of homeless people, or nowadays, is the right word is unhoused
Unhoused.
individuals.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. There's a quite a I think in a county level and a city level, I believe that there's been money thrown at the problem, but there hasn't really been a clear solution. And I know it's tough. I mean, everybody, I believe, most of the people that you talk to, the residents, the politicians, or even doesn't want the homelessness, but it's one of those things that I think it would start with, drug programs and certain things to get them back on track, because I think that's where it's entailing from is all these people that are on the street are just not good. They're not. They're all there in the head. Sometimes they've gone to maybe through military, so there's maybe some kind of process after the fact. A
Mhm.
lot of after the fact when they leave the army and stuff, or the whatever uh, line of military they're at. But something is there that's not clicking, and even though you give them money and all that, we were doing here at OC Biz, we were doing a program every December where we were giving the homeless jackets. But I found out that I was giving them new jackets, and then they were selling those jackets for drugs.
Oh
And I said, you know what? I'm
no.
not going to do that. So we've actually switched that over now to the farm workers. So
Okay.
we take it to the farm workers. So yeah, it's something that's a big, I think, thing for any politician, whether it be at the city level or at the county level or even the state level, because we have, if we go up north to LA, it's what 100 times worse there than it
It's
is here.
bad.
And we got the Olympics coming in, and how's that going to look for for us when we have these streets like this? I mean, so yeah, I mean, definitely homelessness is a big thing. I think that everybody is concerned with for sure.
Yes.
T- um, Tell us a little bit about what you did when you were at city council, because you were in city council in Santa Ana.
Yes. Yes. I was a council member during COVID, right smack in
Oh,
the middle of COVID. So my duties and tasks consisted of allocating money that was coming in for the feds into, it was all programs to get people vaccinated and to provide a shelter for the ones that had COVID. If you remember, the hospitals were filled to capacity. Some people were on the sidewalk; they were so
yeah.
sick, and so well, it was. That time was just such a tragedy for many. We lost many good people, many veterans, because they were older and they had issues, and we lost some very good friends. So I hooked up with Ultimate, with a good friend of mine, and we coordinated. They brought out this huge mobile clinic,
Mm-hmm.
and we vaccinated. We gave them some food, especially with the homeless people, and we did that for several weeks at different locations, and it was working. I mean, the COVID was reducing, and we were getting some positive feedback. We also created parks because people were getting out there. Yeah, because there was no restriction against you going out and enjoying the park, just wearing your mask and and don't contaminate anyone. So there's a nice park there, a parade that was created when I was there. We beautified other parks. We did the little pocket parks, which are the ones that are in the corners. that were empty lots, and then we created something at least so the kids can go out.
Okay.
Because this encerrados todo el día.
Mhm.
No, no, yo me vuelvo loca encerrada todo el día. Imagínate los niños sin poder correr, sin poder jugar pelota o algo. Así es que les ayudé en esa forma a sobresalir en un tiempo muy, muy oscuro, pero ya salimos todos más fuertes.
Yeah, that was a tough time. That was a tough
Muy,
time. I
muy.
remember back then when we were doing this show, we were keeping a tab of how many people had passed away in Santa Ana,
Ay,
and it kept growing and growing. And I forget the numbers, but every week we would say, unfortunately, we're up to this many, and every week it would keep going and going. And there was a lot of people that wanted the vaccinations, and there was a lot of people that didn't want to get vaccinated. So we'll see what happens with that vaccination later. If the people that got all those vaccinations, because there's people that didn't want to get vaccinated, and there was a lot of people that were in line to get those vaccines.
oh, yes.
But unfortunately, also our government hadn't done enough testing on those vaccinations, so we don't know exactly how that's going to look in the next couple of years. Next, I don't know, 10 years or so, maybe something comes up. But hey, the thing is that we kind of we made it, right? We survived.
We're going to grow extra ears.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you don't know what's going to happen for sure. So there's more people in the race. You were telling us. We don't want to mention any names, obviously. There's the incumbent. We know Mr. Sarmiento's the incumbent, but there's a couple other people that are out there. So there's four people running, from what I understand. It's nonpartisan, right? There's not Republican, Democrat. Doesn't have.
Nonpartisan.
Okay.
Yes.
So okay. So then you've got two other people that are running. They're not really doing much, from what we were talking off camera.
Hmm.
But you're heavily going into Santana, Anaheim,
Anaheim,
and Orange, and
Orange,
Orange,
and Garden Grove,
Garden Grove.
and all of Santana,
Okay.
and a little bit of Tustin, the unincorporated area.
Okay.
And so I want to apologize for not dressing up for you because normally when I appear for my voters, I like to be sharp and look nice for you. Today, I've been out walking since 6 in the morning, walking and canvassing and making sure that I get the exposure so that you know who I am. Because this area is so much bigger. It's never
Hmm.
been as big as this. And so I want to get out there as often as possible. And we have till June 2nd. So the primary is June 2nd. Please tell all your friends and your neighbors, familia, to go and vote for Mendoza, la de Jalisco. Sí, porque yo, sinceramente, yo me conozco muy bien y yo sé que yo soy la mejor candidata para esta posición, porque yo no tengo nada personal que ganar como interés. Yo estoy bien con mi familia, solamente tengo este deseo de ayudar a la comunidad. Y eso siempre ha sido mi meta, is to be a public servant. And we have that as members of Kiwanis. Luis and I
Hmm.
are Kiwanis. And it's always been about communities,
Hmm.
communities first. And I'm also a member of the Rotary Club of Santana, and it's service above self. And that's certainly me. That's why I
Hmm.
joined these two groups, because we have projects that are benefiting others.
Right.
Everything we do is not to benefit us. And so you can imagine the other people why they're running. I'm
Hmm.
not going to say why, but you can you can rely on me that you're going to get an ethical, transparent, and honest government. You are going to have somebody who, at any moment, you want to see any Orange County records. I'm there to get them for you. And so I know it's really tough because who do I vote for? He may have a little more name recognition, but he doesn't have the heart for the community. I have the compassion, and I have the family values, and I have the sincerity to be the best Orange County supervisor for District 2. And, I work well with others no matter how nasty they are. I work well. I always find a way to work around it so that the Board of Supervisors can work in unison to make the entire county of Orange one unit, and we can all find ways to benefit our county. And that's why I'm running.
Okay. So June 2nd, primary. So the top two will go there. Is that correct? The top two will go for November.
Yes.
Okay. So give them your website. Actually, guys, on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, it's scrolling at the bottom. Her web page is on there, and also her phone number. But for Instagram, is Instagram back on? Okay. For Instagram, give them your web address and your phone number so they can reach out to you if you have any questions or they want to have you guys over for cafecito, pan dulce, donuts. I take all of them, so whatever you guys want, it's fine.
Claro que
You can
sí.
tell I eat donuts and panecito.
There's nothing wrong with that. Poquito porque es bendito.
Sí, sí, sí. So give them your phone number and the website right here on Instagram.
Okay, my cell number is 714-721-6141. My website is www.nelidamendoza.com. If you want to see what I did in the past as a city council, the website is still up. It's also www.nelida number 4 city council. And actually, you know what? There is a third one that might be even better. It's www.nelida4santaana.com.
The number 4.
Number 4.
Okay, number
Yes.
4. Santa.
So please reach out to me, send me the tough questions, and I would be glad to come out and visit you and your neighbors and invite you over for a pozolito once we celebrate.
Yeah, celebration.
Yes.
And then if anybody's interested in volunteering, canvassing, coming out, are you doing the phone banking, all that fun stuff?
Yes, absolutely. We're canvassing every day and then phone banking whenever you can. You take the documents home and call from your phone, or you can do it there at home. And we also have just meet and greets in your neighborhood so that I can meet the people in your area. And I live in New Horizons, and so the neighborhood has been a little inactive for a few years, but I want to activate it.
Where's New Horizons at?
New Horizons, it's over by Bella Vista and ¿cómo se llama el otro? If you live in New Horizons, it's over by McFadden, Fairview, and
Okay.
Edinger area.
Okay.
Yes. If you live in the New Horizons, please give me a shout out because I want to get some people to start working so that we can bring back the services. Because the active neighborhood associations are the ones that are getting the benefits, and I want I want to put one of you as a leader so that eventually you can get the hang of it, and then you are going to run for city hall. You're going to be council member, and you're gonna know how this thing runs, and I'll help you. After you're done with that, a supervisor.
right next door, right there.
You can do it. Yes, that's my motto. Be all that you can be, and like the lady said, we can do it.
Yeah, yeah. Sí se puede, right?
Sí se puede.
And then she's got signs here, guys. So you have signs if somebody wants a sign for their yard, they can have these signs. I've seen them around my neighborhood already, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So if anybody wants a sign, reach out to Nelida. Like I said, number scrolling here at the bottom. If you guys want to give her a call, send her a message, send her a text message. She can drop one of these off at your house, or you can come and get it at a greet and meet. If you want to greet and meet, somebody wants to have a greet and meet with Nelida, reach out to her also. Little cafecito, like you said, or so, and just so you can meet her and then talk to your friends about making the correct decision. I here at OC Biz bring in the people. I don't endorse anybody or say who you should vote for, but I bring everybody in, no matter what side you're on, whether you like me, you don't like me. I bring you guys in, and you guys can make a decision on how to vote. But the most important thing is to register to vote because a lot of people are not registered to vote. So please register to vote. Don't don't forget to vote or not vote and then complain later because something's not happening. Well, you didn't vote. That's part of it, and that's your right. Well, first of all, you're a U.S. citizen and a resident of the County of Orange.
Yes.
You are able to vote. So there's a lot of other people telling you that you can vote, and you're not from this country. Unfortunately, I wasn't from this country either, but now I am able to vote. So people, please, if you are able to vote, come out and vote.
Yes, that's a good measure to make sure you remind them that to vote, you must be a United States citizen.
Hmm.
You can have your green card, and we welcome you. We love you because that's what I had for many, many years.
Hmm.
And then I went into the military, and you know what? The love for this country because the United States has been good on many opportunities. I'm mexicana though. You know, I have my culture, my comida, mi vestuario. Soy mexicana. Eso nunca me van a quitar. Pero aquí en los Estados Unidos hay que hacer y progresar y hacerlo de una forma que está bien. Así es que por favor, voten antes de junio 2 para asegurarme que voy a pasar el, la primaria, que es junio 2. Y miren, si gano el 51% de los votantes, ya ganamos. Ganamos y vamos a hacer la fiesta y el pozolito.
Listo. Ya está listo el pozole. So you guys, make sure you guys follow her down here. Like I said, give her a call, Instagram. Go ahead and go to nelidamendoza.com. She's got various other websites. Or feel free to give her a call. Give her the number one more time.
My cell number is 714-721-6141. And my website is www.nelidamendoza.com or Nelida number 4 SantaAna.com.
Yeah, easy, easy, guys. So, well, thank you so much for coming in. I like. Thank you so much. Former neighbor, her ex-husband. I don't want to say his name. Sold my parents the house they live in now, and that they've been there for.
Yes,
They've been there since 1989.
it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
My little girl had just been born. She's a doctor now.
Oh wow.
Marisa, yeah, she's a doctor,
Wow.
and we're just very proud that we were able to provide your
Yeah.
parents a cozy home because,
Oh yeah.
yeah, a lot of people came to buy,
Hmm.
and we saw that your parents
Oh
had
yeah.
their family, they had all these little kids.
Mhm.
I said, oh, no,
It was three little kids.
yes,
I was in high school.
no, we got to give it to them.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Well, my mom's there, and she has no plans of selling. She's comfortable. Neighbors are good. Uh, Neighborhoods, changed a bit, but it's a really clean neighborhood. What I love about our street is that we have the permit parking, and even then, we don't have a problem with parking. So it's one of the few streets in Santana that it's not. There's no problem with parking.
Oh.
We were having a little bit, and then they brought the permits in, and that cleared it out. But it's Pacific Park now. It was used to call East Side.
East Side.
Now it's Pacific Park. Someone must fancy. You can hear I think they call it Pacific Park because you can hear all the trains at night. Yeah, se oye todos los trains, so that's what it is. Well, thank you so much for coming in. And next week, guys, we're going to have Christian Mendez. He reached out to me. He's running for Congress. So he's actually one of the persons that's running. I think there's also 4 people that are running against our good friend Lou Correa. And Cesar Mendez, looks like a Christian Mendez, I'm sorry, is going to come in and next week and talk to us. Seems like a young guy. So we're going to talk to him. I don't know him. I've never ran across him and stuff like that. I asked him for a bio. Bio hasn't come in yet, but I do have his picture, and we're going to have him here next week and talk to him. And then the following week, we have a business owner that's going to come in and talk to us about his business. Somebody that was introduced to me a couple of weeks ago. So just like guys, 7 o'clock live from Santana, California, every single Wednesday on 4 platforms. You can watch us. You can watch us later. See us now. See us later. Always live, but you can always record it. And if anybody's interested in coming on, business owner, a politician, anybody out there, reach out to us, ocbiz.org, and we can put you on. We'll put you on the schedule. And thank you so much to Alicia. She's back there by my producer, my wife, over there running the show. And we will see you guys next week at OC Biz Live. Thank you. I'll see you guys. Bye bye. Lego.